What is up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back into Wilburn Shenanigans. My name is Chad. This is my wife. We're back with another beautiful, excellent, great, funny, fantastic, superb reaction.
I don't even know if this video is all that.
It might be.
You're literally describing
It's Big Mouth, so you can't go up.
Shit.
Exactly my point. And it is the Hormone monster. It's his best moment. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be different. Different is what we'll use. Different. It's definitely.
Let's see how this one goes.
Probably gonna be funny though. It's probably gonna be funny.
You're probably gonna see yourself.
Why would I see myself? Oh, my teenage years probably so.
Yes.
You know, every teenage boy goes through the phase of.
I'm not ready for that.
Tearing it up.
Now, since releasing a few videos on Big Mouth and seeing what a lot of people's favourite characters were, it's clear to see that Maurice the Hormone Monster is a fan favourite. His witty, crude, vile, sexual humour mixed with his deep husky voice make the character who he is, and probably the funniest character in the whole show. So I thought, let's take a look at his best moments.
Let's do that.
Before I go ahead, make sure you go over to my Twitter @BrainPilot_ to see what I get up to outside of YouTube. So without further ado, I'm BrainPilot, and here are the Hormone Monster's best moments. The introduction to the Hormone Monster. This is in the first episode, and it's not the first, but it's one of the early introductions to the character. It is probably the first time that we see him being the dirty monster that he is. Andrew is staying over at Nick's, and out of nowhere, the Hormone Monster pops out and tries to persuade Andrew to masturbate over a clock that looks like a cat. What makes it worse is the fact that the clock was given to Nick by his grandma. But of course, the Hormone Monster is at his funniest when Andrew starts and he starts to rub his head and talk sexual to him, prompting him in his actions. Bear in mind, this is the first episode and it paves the way for the character perfectly. Drunken Maurice. This moment is definitely one of the Hormone Monster's worst. Maurice rocks up drunk to the date Andrew is on with Missy, and Andrew does not want him to mess it up for him. And what better way of doing that and keeping Maurice out of your way is showing him Garrison Keillor, with the hopes of keeping Maurice at bay. After listening to his voice, you see him on the floor rolling around due to the sexless, boring tone of his voice, something that the Hormone Monster clearly does not like. Let's fast forward a few minutes, and Maurice has made it on the date, but he's decapitated Garrison's head, and then proceeds to shut him up talking by putting his dick in his decapitated head's mouth. Funny or f***ed up? I'll let you decide. Drawing a picture of a unicorn. This comes at the time where Andrew is questioning his sexuality. Maurice is acting as the doctor, testing Andrew to see how gay he is and if he's actually gay. But when Andrew asks what Maurice is writing down, he says that he's drawing a unicorn. This leads Andrew to say that he's impressed that the Hormone Monster actually has a sweet side. And as an audience member, I think we all are as well. Until he turns the clipboard around and you see that it's a unicorn to clean. Maurice didn't expect any less. Duke and Maurice. This is a part of the episode which came out of nowhere. Who would have thought that Maurice knew Duke Ellington? Well, they do, and when they meet, they give a secret handshake that warrants the thought that they know each other quite well. However, I believe this is the only time that they actually see each other in the whole of the show. It's even funnier when Duke asks Maurice for some money that he owes him, and Maurice shakes in his boots and makes up an excuse. But the real funny part in this moment is the handshake that they do at the start. It goes on for a long time. The Hormone Monster's dicks. All throughout the season, Maurice would get his dicks out, and he'd lose them. Every time this moment occurred, it was by far one of the funniest of the season. He treats his dicks how us humans would treat a pet dog or something. They have their own feelings and are able to move around. They even make a high-pitched squealing noise. He always gets them out when the moment is awkward, like when Andrew has gone to Missy's house to ask her out on a date, and the Hormone Monster just decides to get his dick out of his bum bag. So weird, but so funny. And I'm glad this moment happens a countless number of times. So there you have it. 5 moments that the Hormone Monster is completely hilarious. What do you think of the show, Big Mouth? Answer this.
You know what? You know what, Big Mouth? I'm glad of this narration. This video described everything. I should have watched. This should have been the first video we reacted to before watching Big Mouth, because now it goes in depth and let you know what you are getting into.
Oh my goodness.
Who's behind this?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am like speechless. Like I literally have nothing to say.
I just want to know who brain is behind it.
My brain is just like this is on freaking Netflix. for everyone to see. Like, this ain't even like on Adult Swim, you know, where you can only watch it after hours and stuff like this is out there. Like,
I mean, it is.
That is mind blowing. Like,
I don't even
this
know.
man was walking around with a fanny pack full of dicks
And throwing them. Some went in people's mouths.
and he said they make little squeaky sounds. I didn't want to watch that episode.
Now I gotta watch it. Not for that,
watch
though.
that episode
Because it just seems like it's gonna be something crazy.
Oh my god.
Speaking of crazy, you know what? This is a little bit far off topic, but I gotta bring it up on the channel because you guys always, you know. D over here got me watching this series that I am caught up in, and it's old. But I gotta talk about it because it's been on my mind. Flowers in the Attic. Have any of you guys ever watched it? And it's like 4 parts. And yesterday, D got the impression from a family member. We won't say any names over here. But they were like, "Have you guys watched Flowers in the Attic?" Like, no, I ain't even never heard of it.
I've never heard of it. I was like, is this scary? Because they know.
So D turned it on, and I'm looking at it like this is like it was made in 1987. First off,
it wasn't
like,
that old.
It looked old.
It wasn't that
so
old.
I get caught in it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I get caught up on the couch watching it, and it is very disturbing. Ask me, did I stop watching after part 1? No. I am now on part 3 of this freaking.
We're on part 3, and
what is it? Flowers in the Attic, and then it's Thorns of a whatever, and then it's something else. And then
read
the fourth
it. I don't know.
Y'all,
like,
if y'all seen it, y'all probably gonna be like, yeah, I know about it. It's great. Like, any of y'all saying it's great.
It's like disturbing to me, and I'm like, and the person was like, don't worry, it gets crazier and better and more disturbing. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch this.
And I don't want to tell anybody about it who haven't seen it because it's gonna give it away. So I'm just gonna be quiet.
I'm just like, we're still watching. We're on the 3rd part already, but
so there's Flowers in the Attic, Petals on the Wind, If There Be Thorns, and then Seeds of Yesterday.
We are on If There Be Thorns.
We just finished that one. So now we're going to Seeds. We on the last one.
No?
We just finished that one this morning.
Oh, Seeds of Yesterday we're at.
It's.
And I heard that there's actually books. So I'm like, this close.
I bet you are.
To buying the books because
it's probably
they always say books are always
better.
Yeah,
you know how much detail is going to be in that book?
You want to read it together?
No, I don't. It's disturbing.
We can start our own little book club.
That is disturbing.
We can have our own little book club.
Not with that book.
We can have a book club.
No, you're your own. You can tell me about it though. You're your own with that one. This movie already disturbing enough.
He wasn't gonna watch this show and look at him now, deep in.
I'm deep in it because I'm curious to know how it's gonna end. I ain't even deep in it of the storyline.
If you guys have heard or seen that, let us know in the comments.
I can't believe how it was explained to us though. It gets better. It hasn't got better yet. It's worse. That's the thing. Like it was described to me as it gets better.
I'm gonna put it like this. When I seen this, I'm like, if that was in today's world, like that's like a Tyler Perry type of thing.
And then it's saying like it might be based on a true story. Like I went and did research and like some people say like it's not, and then some people say it's based on it. Like if it is, where are these human beings? Like why? Who lives like this? If you haven't, I'm not even gonna recommend it. I'm not recommending this.
I
guys.
wouldn't recommend it.
If
I would.
If anybody,
but I wouldn't. I don't know. Like no, I don't know. I don't know.
If anybody's over here for this thing, I didn't recommend it. No, I'm just telling you.
I didn't recommend it.
So don't say, oh yeah, y'all made us watch this. No. I'm telling y'all, it's weird and disturbing.
Yes.
All I'm saying.
But
go watch it for yourself.
And it makes you be like, it makes you want to punch the air because you're like, ain't no way. There's no way. Like, it's just so freaking
It's a lie, y'all. I'm telling you, it's a lie. It'll stress you out. It'll make you go drink. It will.
We'll keep you updated. We'll make a video of it.
Yeah, we're going to let you know after we watch this fourth one today. I know I'm going to see it tonight. I know I am. I can't hold out. But anyways, thank y'all for tuning back in. Thank y'all for being loyal. Drop down below our next suggestion.
Don't be hitting us up talking docu shit. Talk about like, this is what y'all watch. No, we don't watch this on a regular basis.
It was recommended to us.
It was recommended. We watched it, started it, can't finish, can't wait to finish it.
But thank y'all for tuning back in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. We'll see y'all on our next video.